Stephanie, I wonder, as you just mentioned, there's all of this pent-up demand, but are we overestimating that demand? We see it all of the time in the analyst notes. We see it with retailers. We see it with some of the Alta notes that there's so much pent-up demand from being locked up in the house. But as you also just mentioned, consumers have a lot more in their savings account. So do you think that we're overestimating that? Consumers might want to keep some of that money in their savings account. What do you think?
Well, it's a good question, and I don't know the exact answer, but I do know consumers, especially U.S. consumers, love to spend. They always spend, right? So if that 20.5% savings rate doesn't go back to the historical average, I still think a lot of it will. And I know, I'm sure you and me and Tyler, we're all kind of antsy. We all want to get out, right, and get out and about. And I will tell you, I was at the airport last week, and it was a mob scene, absolute mob scene. So people want to get out. People want to do things. And so I believe that we are slowly going to see better visitation rates, better travel, better reservations. And as we do that, these stocks are still down and out and underappreciated, in my opinion. So I think, yeah, I think to your question, absolutely, I think the consumer will spend.
Stephanie, I am so damn antsy, I can't stand it, man. I really do want to get out. It's really true. We all are. I think a lot of us are just kind of done with it. We're just kind of done with it all. Brian Belski, you say avoid the energy trade, even as fashionable as it's been. Why are you down on those stocks?
Great question. I think most of this has been a momentum play, quite frankly. We know that the fundamentals of the sector from a supply versus demand concept has not changed, quite frankly. Remember, you had to pay to have oil delivered to you as recent as a year ago. And given the fact that the sector is so small, obviously from a tracking error perspective, if you're a professional money manager, you can have a high tracking error, and that's where a lot of the momentum has been. Lastly, I do think oil prices are heading lower, because of the supply, and that's going to hurt U.S. oil in particular. We like Canadian energy companies a lot better.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.